Alright, we are right here. You know where that's at. Alright, go ahead and pop the pickle foul foot. Scarab on. Alright. Alright. Stay close to the wall right here. All the way. You won't trigger the invader. Stay right along the wall. Okay. If you stay in the grass, stay on the inside of these. Keep going. You won't trigger the invader. Run towards this bird. You can trigger this bird if you want for an extra little bit of runes. Get up here. We jump to this ridge. And then we jump over here. Okay? Now, you can reset yourself here. Get down on the edge. Right here. Now you're going to want to jump right south. So, double jump and then start swinging your weapon. It don't matter which way, R1 or R2, it doesn't matter. I like doing the L2 so I can smoke my cigarette. Now sometimes you'll do this and you won't be falling, but you can still be swinging your sword and you'll see the runes pop up in the bottom right corner. But you see these little runes that are coming off of you right now, little shinies. Those are supposedly runes that you're accumulating. And you're going to see two massive amounts of runes come up. Once you get to the second one, you can go ahead and fast travel back to the Grace and do it all over again. But it takes longer than 3 minutes to do 2 runs, so basically you have to use a pickle foul foot every run if you want the 200,000. So there's one big chunk. I started at 93,000. Yeah. Now I'm at 300,000. And then I just fast travel back. So it is not patched. You just got to stay out of that red water and you won't trigger the invader. I went ahead and killed the invader because what I do since I got the invader killed now is I'm going to go over here and get rid of my runes and show you something. So now I have 0. Alright, so I have 0 runes. So I go ahead and I pop a pickle foul foot. Go ahead and get on my horse. You only get on your horse once you're in the grass. And I'm gonna run. What I do is I like to trigger as many of these ads as I can. But if that invader is giving you a problem, just stay all the way to the right, you know, against this wall, and you won't aggro him. But I'm trying to aggro him to get him over here towards where I'm going to jump off the cliff. See? Because if you would walk right here, this is where the aggro is going to trigger the... But if he was over here against this, you wouldn't trigger him. Okay? So enter that area against the wall and you won't trigger him. Oh shit, got hit. And supposedly this aggroes more enemies to come towards where you're at, so you get more runes. I don't know if it's true, but that's just what the video said. And we're gonna find out. The most I've ever gotten was 200,000. Got like 90 something, you know, plus your scarab and your tickle 5-foot, and then you get like 3,000 or something on the drop. Like I said, you can use, you know, your R1 if you want, but I like just using the L1 because I can use my other hand to smoke. And there's one chunk. It was 98,000 times plus 50% or whatever the scarab and the pickle 5-foot give. That's why it went up to 200. And now I got 220. So aggroing some of the enemies does give you more. And we'll sit here and drop for about 3 or 4 minutes just to show you no more runes drop. It's just them first two that I've ever gotten. So even in the video I watched, it had like 3 or 4 fucking big chunks of runes coming off of him, but I don't understand that. Because the most I've ever gotten is 2 chunks. So, but we'll just let it fall a little bit further. Yeah, I don't see any more popping off. I don't know if all these little silver or gold things are actually runes or not, but we had 220,000 on that last chunk, so I don't know what these could be. 1 rune a piece, I don't know, but we'll find out if it gives us any, because they do stop. I've fallen before where they eventually stop, so we're gonna find out. And moving the horse around, you know, left and right or whatever, that don't really do nothing. So, you know, you're still gonna wind up in the same spot on the map no matter what. So you don't even have to use the direct or the analog. You can just, once you double jump and you start swinging and you're falling or not falling, either way, as long as you didn't, you know, die, you're good to keep swinging and swinging and swinging, and you'll get the runes. Sometimes you can see them falling, and sometimes you can't. But I don't even use the analog. I just keep hitting my L1. Talk so much, my cigarette went out. You're definitely the pickle 5-foot. It's still active. That's weird. Well, at least Yeah, I got two of them active. One from the group and one from me. That's weird. It's definitely not going to be active when I fast travel back, though. But, like I said, you don't have to fall this long. Once you get the second chunk of them, you can instantly travel right back and do it again. But it's still about to get back there and jump back off from popping. You know, you might be able to get to the last spot, use the pickle foul foot, jump off, and then try and get back there and do this. But I still think it takes too long to get back there and jump back off, and then the falls before you even get one chunk is about fucking 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So I don't know if it's possible to get two runs out of one pickle foul foot, but it ain't too hard to farm. I went and farmed like 20 of them before work, so, and I used about 10 of them. But you can see that there's no more runes, and they didn't, you know, no more chunks, so we're gonna fast travel back and see what the total is here. So just the first two chunks is what you get. I got 220, 521. Okay, in one run. So it is still working. It's just for you, if you're gonna not kill the invader, just stay to the right. Let's do one more run so I can get a level, and then I'll show you another spot, which is a little further down in the game. So I know you don't have it unlocked yet, but I'm gonna try another spot too that they say works. I don't know if it does or not. I'm gonna try it, but like I said, as long as you stay along this wall the whole way, you won't get an invader. You just gotta make sure you double jump. Okay? Once you hit that second ledge. Okay? Once you see the bird, you know you're in the right spot. You don't have to aggro the bird if you don't want. Just come down here. Here's the cemetery. Right here, jump. Jump again. Jump. Jump again. Reset. Point south. And double jump. You see how I'm falling? I'm still going to swing my weapon until I get two chunks of runes pop up in the bottom corner. And when that shit happens, when they defeat a Shadebinder, sometimes you might get another big chunk. I'm not totally understanding what's going on there. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes it don't. But I like seeing it. But still swinging my weapon, even though you can't see the character. I'm still mashing my L1 or R1. It doesn't matter. And eventually, you'll see runes pop up in the bottom right corner. Watch. They should be coming any second. And you can hear me hitting the button. There's one chunk. That was a big fucking chunk too, because that must have something to do with that community thing, because I only had 200,000. Now I'm up to 700,000. They gave me 500,000 in just one chunk. And there was the second chunk. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce back to here. So that community, the names that we put in, definitely help. So I went from 220,000 to 730,000. Hey Google, 730,000 minus 220,000. Got 510,000 on that run. just because of that shade binder group thing. So, but supposedly there's one over here. I don't know if this works or not. I've tried it. I just die. But there is a way to jump up these rocks, but a little too complicated for me. I'm not even going to attempt that. That's just too much time. But they say you can just come right over here and jump off right here. I've never gotten this one to work though. See? So I don't know if I'm not jumping in the right spot or what, but maybe I'm not getting out far enough. Alright, where's my rooms? I'm not giving up 700,000, I know that. Oh, wrong thing. Haha, about messed that up. Alright, see? I'm trying to get out farther, but still didn't do it. So I don't believe that one works. Unless I'm doing it in the wrong spot. But I will definitely check out the video where I seen that one and make sure that I'm not doing it wrong, because that one would be really quick, but it's only like 100,000. And I don't know if he was using a pickle to scare by. He was using both. That's how he was getting 100,000. But there's also one I use. Once you get this area unlocked up here, okay, which you still need to unlock this area here a little bit, I think. But you got this area. This is where the manor's at. Volcano Manor. You got this a little bit unlocked. All this, okay. So once you beat the Volcano Manor, and then you beat this, what's this called again? The capital city. It's gonna open up this bridge here to go across. This is called the Giants Mountain area, where all the fucking giants are. Yeah, here it's called Giants Mountain Top. So, but you'll come up to this place here. And this one doesn't give as much as that one down there. I like doing that one. But it's definitely going to get patched. So, after you've lit all 4 of these candles, okay, you'll be able to do this, okay? And to light the candles, you basically have to go into a little mini game right over here. You'll have to fucking stand on this, and it'll change it to be nighttime or something, a different fucking realm. There's going to be an invisible guy running around that you can't see, trying to kill you. But if you have a torch, a special torch, he can't kill you, because he'll be visible, and you'll be able to see him and kill him. So, this is the one I do, and you'll see it doesn't give half as many as the other one. Now, granted, if I maybe got the shade binder group, this might help me get a bunch, but usually it's about 100,000 to 130,000, something like that. That's with the pickle foul foot. Alright, my finger's tired. Time for this finger. Yeah, just keep swinging. That's the key. If you stop swinging, you will die. There we go. Got about 100,000, almost 100,000 now. I don't know how many there is. I think there's only one. But we'll let it drop a little bit further. Yeah, it's only one. So I just teleport right back to here. I'm gonna see what the difference is if I use a pickle foul foot here. 140, 847. Let's go ahead and pop one of these. I could possibly get 2 runs with 1 pickle foul foot here, but I still think it would be about the same time. So it's basically, to me, it's a push. You know, they're the same basically. It takes you 3 minutes to do 2 runs, or it takes you 3 minutes to do 1 run. But in the end, you're still netting about the same amount of runes. So 847,000. Hey Google, 982,000 minus 847,000. Yeah, so about 135,000 a run. So you could get probably 260 in 3 minutes, and over there you're going to get 220. So it's, you know, and every once in a while you might get 500,000 because of the group. So I personally like that one over there until they patch it. So that is it, Mr. Eagle. So definitely give her a gander, and I will see you on tonight. This is Kevin Sean Dev signing out.